The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is losing a record number of its membership.
So Travis Wayne Goodsell will get the church news out of the way. And I would hope that the majority of people who have left the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints left because the church is abusive and lies and deceives and steals money and cons people and commits crimes. And you didn't just leave because they weren't talking enough about Jesus. But it's unfortunate that the Mormons that remain live in a little bubble world. Because the prophets don't live in the bubble world. They maliciously know what they're doing. And so it's Mormons that purposely put themselves in a bubble to shelter their emotional feelings of sensitivities because of the abuse of the church. And so, yeah, every time I look at the Relief Society president, she's got that glazed look in her eyes and the forced smile among people of third world countries. It's just so sick and wrong. And so, I hope the majority of you do not believe that babies occur because a woman chooses not to wear her Temple Covenant Path underwear. And goes to the beach wearing a swimsuit. Or has her underwear peeking out from her clothes. Oh no, I'm pregnant. Sadly, there are those women who were told that by their mothers in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I mean, even my own mother. I'm a little kid in Placentia. I still remember it. I'm running outside to go play because kids need to be outside and not heard. And as I'm running out, Mom is walking out of her bedroom there by the front door and sees that I don't have a belt on and says, "Get back in your room and put on a belt. You're naked." That's the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints for you. I had on jeans, socks, tennis shoes, and a shirt, most likely made by her. And because I wasn't wearing a belt, I'm naked. And you got to understand, I'm tall. I grew fast. And so my mom had to keep buying new clothes, hoping that I would grow into the larger size that she would buy for me. And so thus she thinks that I have to wear a belt when she first buys the clothes, not understanding I already outgrew them by the time I wore them. The pants are not falling off while I'm running. They're not going to fall off when I'm out playing. And yet, I'm naked. That was her excuse. Good riddance. And so, yeah, the church is sexually abusive too. And so what's going on in the nation right now? I don't know. YouTube banned me from watching videos. They won't explain why. I can only assume it's because they've been cyber terrorizing me all this year, escalating from previous years, and I file complaint after complaint after complaint, and they escalate after escalate after escalate in revenge, complaining to them. And so, that's the only thing I can think of. They won't ever talk to me. They won't ever explain. They won't reverse what they've done to me. They won't restore the damage they've caused. As now my views for today are, below 10 per hour. And I'm supposed to be getting hundreds of thousands of views per video if I were to be treated equally. Because I'm that hilarious. Yep, all of you who do come to my channel because I'm hilarious. And so, yeah, Roe v. Wade got overturned in America. They then said that a spermatozoid, an embryo, and a fetus have rights, women don't. And now they're going after contraception, last I heard. I wonder how that will go. And in case you don't know, America is turning white supremacist, Christian nationalist, authoritarian. We are resurrecting Nazi Germany in America under Biden, who's supposed to be a commie. Deep state dem commie. What the hell's going on? Because Trump was trying to do it during his administration, and everybody kept telling him no. Oh, we are so doomed. America is just apathetic. All these little attacks are to divert you away from the bigger picture that's going on. Because attacks on everybody under a Democrat president. And you don't understand. They're setting it up for Americans to be pissed with Democrats and vote Trump back in from prison. Did his probation officer recommend prison time for him? What's up with that? What's going on? Just unbelievable. And Americans just don't care. They're fed up with all of this gamesmanship, and that's all they think it is. It doesn't affect them, and so they don't care. They're just like chaos and anarchy, just like going to a WWE match. They want to see people's heads getting bashed in and all that, and they just don't care. And America used to have situations where, yeah, we were all into this underground death matches on the internet, and parents were pitting their toddler against other toddlers in a death match. And then women were given antlers and treated like deer on the hunt, actually getting shot at. And so when news of the border atrocities occurs, we're just like, cool, kill them all, yeah, protesters, kill them. America doesn't realize that these are human beings. And when they claim that they're Christian, dear God. And so, yeah, there's an effort to demoralize women, subjugate them into sex slavery again, when America was great. And if you're thinking the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is progressive, I just, oh my God, I've had those Mormons make the comment. Well, I understand that the church is becoming more progressive lately. Oh my God, how have you been fooled? How? Is it because of this Relief Society president with the glazed over eyes and the forced smile? And the unkempt hair? I was criticized with that kind of a part in my hair. You're supposed to, where is it? It's over here. I can't do it with the camera. I was told the part has to be even. And oh my hell. Women get away with everything. It's not fair. I want to get away with things. And so, yeah, the church hates women. And it's disturbing that women attack me for letting them know the obvious, that they should have known, and they didn't know. And so, instead of blaming the prophets for their patriarchal abuse, which they know happens, they blame me. You cannot please a woman. Can't be done. You know, you try to impress them. Try to, get their attention. And it all backfires. And then they hate you. And even if you were the last man on earth, they hold an eternal grudge for trying to help them. So, yeah. See, the Relief Society president has no authority to write checks. She doesn't do any of that. Emma did. Nah. But not Brigham's Relief Society. They're only for emotional and spiritual support. That's it. So when you see the news release, Relief Society leads global effort to improve health and well-being of women and children. No, it's deceptive. It's mental, i.e. emotional, and, spiritual well-being. That's it. And so you see the pictures. You see a woman holding a baby in the background by the door. See another woman sitting at a desk, apparently talking to somebody or I don't know what. And then the Relief Society president center stage hugging a woman with her glazed over eyes and forced smile. And zigzaggy part line. The prophets of the church are supposed to be writing the checks. And if you don't know how the church does things, dear God, You're attacking me because I know very well how the church operates and funds everything, and the amount of money that they're hoarding, so that when you see millions of dollars being given to a corporation of a charity rather than to the actual people who need it, or if they do actually give items directly to those in need of it, it's because those items were given to the church to give to those people. So it wasn't actually the church. The church just sent representatives to take all the credit away from the people who gave the products. This is what Mormons are in denial of. They don't know, and so when somebody who does know criticizes the church for their abuse and their con, they get mad at the one who knows when they don't know and are getting fooled by the church. It's a human behavioral thing that makes no sense to me. Even as a kid, I never fell for that. When somebody abuses me, I blame the abuser. I don't blame somebody else. It makes no sense to abuse other people because one individual whom you know abused you. And you don't abuse them, so you abuse others? What the hell? But it's sad that the church threatens people to conform and comply and do their will. So yeah, the Relief Society president. That's why she has the glazed over eyes and the forced smile and the imperfect part line. Because she's being abused as the Relief Society president. Has nothing to do with the hard work of going around hugging people. Oh, she works so hard to travel by plane around the world. and to smile and give hugs. That is just so much hard work. I don't envy her at all. Just, oh my God. But yeah, it is hard to go out there and deceive the women, give them a false sense of security with a hug, and then leave them, and the people's problems still aren't solved. But they've turned that frown upside down. Just like a psychologist tells you to do. You've been psycho-handled. Because that's what religion is, since Roman Emperor Constantine and the Homoousion Jesus. So I didn't continue the kid thing, did I? I meant to. And so, yeah, pregnancy is seed, egg, then, yeah, embryo, and then fetus, and then baby. It sprouts. So as a baby, it doesn't contain seeds, unless it's female, but that's egg, not seed. It still has to grow up and mature into an adult. And then you can see whether or not the seed was good. So the scriptures, what does it tell you? We will liken the seed unto the word. And so, yeah, there's a whole long process involved in finding out whether the seed is good or not. By its fruits, the results. And so, yeah, just like human beings and plants and animals, likewise, precept upon precept, line upon line, learning truth. Those babies who turn toddlers and then go to kindergarten copland. Now, I saw Kong, and so then, since I'm on the K's, I put it also on the Godzilla file, but I'd watch it on the K's, so I watched the chick flick Kindergarten Cop with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Because I've told you the stories. Those of you who've watched know why Kindergarten Cop is a chick flick for me. But, yeah, you've got to teach the baby everything. And you've got to fill their brains with truth. You know, like the Word. You've got to provide them with factual information. Because if you program a baby wrong, they grow up to think that they are going to murder people, and even children, considering them zombies, because Jesus is coming. Or you torture your kids because a psycho told you to while you post your videos of your abuse on YouTube. Examples. And so, yeah, you have to teach truth to children. You cannot allow religious Christian lies, because children will go off the deep end when they grow up. And so, yeah, the quote, teach a kid in the way he should go, and when he is raised, he will not depart from it. That's the proverb from where it originates. You don't just teach a kid to be a white supremacist, because when they're old enough, yeah, they won't depart from it. Maybe you'll have kids that say, no, I don't want to hurt other people. I don't want to steal from other people. I don't want to lie to other people. You know, like me. I'm the rebel. I'm the black sheep of the family, of the church, because I did the research and found out Joseph Smith is a translator. And if you've been watching my videos, that everything that Joseph Smith was accused of changing in 1838, he didn't actually change. It was Brigham and his Danites who falsely accused Joseph, because they were cooing his church. And Mormons want to be in denial and get angry with me rather than the prophets. And so I can only assume that the 3.5 million left Mormons in the church know they're evil, know they're lying about the church, and thus bullying and threatening people like me who do know the truth and are trying to let other people know of the truth so that they can know that the church is the national security threat that's going to overthrow America. With psychological manipulation and abuse of women, LGBTQIAPL+, blacks, other colors, Jews, the poor. What other groups are there that the church abuses as white supremacist Christian nationalists? Other religions, but that's Jews. Because if you're not Christian, you've got to be a Jew or an atheist. There are only two churches. that's, that's just, you're not watching my channel. You're not listening. Why am I wasting my time? Because I'm sticking it to YouTube for their punishment of me. And thus they'll continue to punish me because I continue to do videos. If I stop doing videos, maybe they'll stop punishing me. Just like the bullies in grade school, in kindergarten. Give me all your lunch money, kid. It is just so sad. I think she's the second counselor. I think. I can't even tell. Why, Mormons? Why? You know, should I flatter you or pacify you and say all the cool Mormons left the church? Why not you? Everybody else is doing it. Should I pull that kind of a stunt? Is that what you want me to say? Don't leave for the right reasons. Leave because it's the popular thing to do. There's a title. We're done. Try to get some more Deep Space Nine in tonight, and tomorrow I get to watch Lois and Clark, or Superman and Lois, season 3. That's my life. So I still haven't seen anybody giving suggestions for what kind of projects I should now transition into to post on Academia. Still waiting. Everybody's abandoned me, I guess. Well, all right. And seriously, looking at the big picture of what's happening to America, you guys should be fearing and trembling. And nobody is. Nobody's taking this seriously. Our government is purposely leading us to destruction. And if Americans just let it happen, yeah, we will become Nazi Germany. World War II Nazi Germany here in America with AI instead of... So yeah, we're doomed. If you don't care to fight for your country and your freedoms and your rights, you don't deserve to have a country with freedoms and rights. You need to fight for your freedom. You need to fight for your right. Should that be the theme song in the description, bro? It doesn't have porn in the song. Or we could do the 10,000 Fists by Disturbed. Oh. Yeah, because Mom is in there. Mom threw away your best porno mag. We'll do that one.